What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So as you can see here, year to date, we're up $61,762. Today we made a trade on Chipotle, made $757. AMD made $92. So a nice $850 gain. This month we are up $9,800. So we're doing very solid this month. It's been excellent. And year to date, we are continuing to roll in the gains. There are a few stocks that I've been watching that I just want to bring up to attention to you guys in case you haven't seen it. JetBlue is something I'm watching. They had their earnings. They sold off. They're at a high of $8. Sold all the way off. Let's do it so we can actually see the percentage. 807 right here. They sold all the way down to 5.8. I'm watching them. They're down 28% right now. What I want to see for a support level is I want to see how they do looking at the year to date. I want to see if they can hold this level right here. Where are you? There you go. So right in this area is what I'm watching. Right around 5.5. If they can hold 5.5, I'm going to look to take a position on them. Absolute must buy for me that I'm trying to be patient for and wait is around $4.80. But that is a monster drop from there. You have clear support levels over there where I think I can go heavy on that position. But to go down there, you guys still got to go another 16%. When you really think about that overall percentage, I mean, it's going to lose 40% of its value. I think I need to wait a little longer to get there. But being patient, maybe 5.5, moving down to about the $5 level to look to take a position. Next stock I've been watching is SMCI. They just got really bad news about the Ernst & Young, where they have lost their accounting. So I'm going to stay away from this company for a little bit. I want to see how it plays out. They have their earnings. They haven't launched their 10K either. They're down 73% on the year right now. Got to be very careful with a stock like this. It's still selling off from $50 all the way down to $34. Let's see if it goes lower. If it goes down to like $10, I'll think about trading it. TSMC, I'm watching these guys, but with the news coming out, we have to see who wins the presidency and how the tariffs are going to influence. So if we can get a pullback, what I'm looking for is you have this channel. Let's see if Webull has this trend channel, which it does. You can see the trend channels right here. This is where it's been trading within. So it's been trading in this span. It's trading at the bottom of this channel right now. So I don't blame people for buying around the 190s, but then I would definitely be careful and look to cut your loss if it breaks 190s. That's definitely a stock that I'm paying attention to. Chipotle is another stock I'm going to continue watching. They didn't have a bad earnings. This is where I made some money off them today. I want to see, are they going to hold this 55.50 level? I think we have nice scalping opportunities around this 53, 54 range. Year to date, you can see that they went from $70 all the way down to $47 and now been making their way back up. But with that trend channel, that just broke. So you had a nice trend like this, and now it's broken. So definitely something to keep an eye on. What is it going to do at this level? If it breaks the 55, is it going to come back down to about $52, $53, where I think is a nice spot to maybe potentially start trying to swing trade this back to $55. AMD is another stock I'm watching. They had earnings, they sold off, and now they're making new lows. When I look at a company like this, I mean, their PE ratio is ridiculous, and it's definitely way overpriced. But I'm not going to ignore the fact that this company does like to move. 11% down off of earnings. Year to date, as you can see, is basically trading at 135 up to 150. I want to see if we can pull back a little bit and get to like 143. I really want to see this under 140, to be honest. 140 would make me start probably chipping in dollar cost averaging into this company, but we'll take it from there. Nvidia, for me, it's too overpriced. It's at all-time highs. It's made all-time highs. I'm staying away from it until it goes lower. Nvidia is a stock I love to trade. I made over 30 grand on them this year, but I'm trying to be patient and just wait. Let's see what happens with the elections. They're coming out in a few days, and see if that disrupts the markets a little bit. Maybe get cheaper prices, hopefully. I'm also checking out Tesla. We're holding shares at 155, so we're just watching this company. We don't have to do anything with them. You can see them on the 5-year. I'm not going to buy up here. I have shares down at 155. I'm just going to keep watching them, but they broke out of this trend. Let's see if they can hold it. If they can hold 240, I think they can continue to move up forward a little bit more. Google, we have some shares in them as well. We have them in our growth fund, FSPGX, that we're looking into. But they're also making new highs, as you can see here. I mean, look at this beautiful trend right here. It's just continuously going up and up. And if you look just over on the 3-month, you can see you had a nice bounce and support right there. So we'll definitely see potential if there's movement for them, but we'll just continue to watch. Another ETF that I have in one of my videos, you can check it out, is SCHD. This is something I'm thinking about dollar cost averaging in. They did a 4-to-1 reverse split. So they were up almost $100 and now they're at 28. So it definitely gives, more shares you can buy, which gives more incentive for, individuals to dollar cost average in over the long term. Has this nice bullish upward trend up from $21 all the way up to basically $29. So we'll keep an eye on it. Definitely a stock. Definitely an ETF I'm looking to dollar cost average in. But just be careful if you're buying this SMCI. They don't report their 10Ks. That's not legitimate to me. We'll see when they do their earnings report later today. Are they going to report it or are they not going to? And it's interesting when you see these sell-offs, you can see the bear flag that forms, which is right here. So look at this bear flag forming, and then you have that sell-off. So you have the sell-off, it consolidates, and then from 45 breaks down to 33. And there's your big sell-off right there. So we'll see. I think if you're going to take a stab at this, you got to follow a strict stop loss. You could lose your entire investment in a company like this. I would say $23 to $25 just in this consolidation is maybe if you want to try to scalp it, but I'd be very careful. Look for pops and shorting it. All right, guys, big thanks to my 3,376 subscribers. Gained another 159 over 28 days. Appreciate that. October revenue's coming in. We're at $225, which is awesome. Thank you guys for watching the videos. I appreciate that. Top videos are how to set up automatic investments on Fidelity, the Fidelity High Dividend ETF. Just look for my trading icon. And then thank you to my members for subscribing to the channel. Check out my content. There's a lot of playlists that you can check out. Investing ideas, where I'll post this video, my trading P&L, which is what I just showed you in the beginning of the video, long-term investments, investments for beginners, Fidelity Index Funds, ETFs. I'm going to start doing some Vanguard ones because I have a Vanguard account now. So we'll do some Vanguard Index Funds and ETFs as well. And then long-term portfolio 2022 to present, which I always show you guys. That account's growing as well. And then what I trade on Fidelity Active Trader Pro. So definitely be sure to check those out. Leave a comment, subscribe, and let me know.